Let's see who is going to join us. This is very impromptu. Anybody home? Uh, Wait for like 2 minutes. If nobody comes, we'll cut off. I don't know why I'm talking to myself. So the purpose of this is really to check out on the results. I want to hear what you guys did. So who's here? Let's see who's here. And did you write exams and what is the grade looking like? What's up? How did you guys do? How were the results? Still celebrating? What's up? What's up? English B did well. English B did very well. So I'm hoping that the grade ones are all here in the profile. Why am I not seeing the chats? Come on, let me hear what's up. Let's have a results party. If I studied so hard and watch all your videos and got a 4, oh my. It's my fault you got a 4? Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. You got a 2. Big up yourself. You got a 3. Alright. Be grateful. Be grateful. You got a 1? Wow. Good skills. English B or old school got ungraded. You know what that meant? That meant that, something happened with the SBA. It wasn't recorded or something, so they have to sort that out. So that's not the final grade. That's gonna be sorted out. So don't worry that. Just make sure your teachers are pushing for it, huh? Um, Timothy. Oh, that's what Timon, grade 1. Good, good. There's technically no distinction, but anyway, we know what you mean. We know what you mean. Good job, good job. Mm. So what's next for you guys? Keep the grades coming, by the way. Keep the grades coming. I had some time, so I'm relaxing a bit. What's happening next with you guys? Somebody's going on to university. Somebody's doing Cape. What's going on? What's the next plan? I mean, let me be honest with you guys. I know you guys want grade 1. Everybody wants grade 1. Everybody wants to do well. But it's not always going to be like that. Everybody can get grade 1s. Once you pass, that's enough for you to move on. Your dreams are still bright. You can attain all your goals you set out for yourself. You can attain all your dreams you set out for yourself. Despite these CXC grades, to be quite honest, right? Cape. Yeah, Cape is tough. Cape is tough. What are you doing Cape for? Trying to get into medical school, law school? What's your purpose of doing Cape? Once you guys have some time to waste, we can do some career guidance or something, man. I have the time, so don't. Let's talk. The question is, what is your plan for after exams? So your exams are done, the results are out. What do you have planned for the next phase in your life? I've seen some grade 4s indeed, and as much I'm sad that people actually get the 4. I hope they are not their spirit is not killed and they're gonna actually go and try again, right? Success is not final, and sometimes it's not fatal either, right? So just keep trying, right? Keep trying. I had a student once that got a grade 5 the first time she wrote, and the second time she wrote, she got a grade 1, right? So it's all about the attitude change and everything that goes after you have failed. Hmm? Failing is not a big deal, to be honest. Uh, all about what happens afterwards. You must be able to pick yourself up and go again, right? Pick yourself up and go again. So let me hear. What's your plan after the exam? Sup, sir? I'm good. Lizu, I look like Omari. Sorry, you're too short. I can't see you. Come in front of the class. Yeah, what's up? No, I hope your school starts with that ungraded stuff soon, you know? So I want to hear some grades, man. Y'all not telling me anything. Type in the chat. Let's hear what you got. Y'all boring, man. I'm gonna end this thing, man. Y'all not keeping me company. To the man that said he watch all the videos and still get a grade 4, I'm sorry about that. I really am. It's not about watching the videos alone, it's about practicing to write and so on too, right? So that's probably the area that you fell down on. You can go to the exam and write your first essay, right? So I hope if you're gonna write it back, you actually practice in that regard. I noticed social studies though, only 1% of the Caribbean got a grade 1. What you guys did in social studies? Everybody here got ones? The school I'm teaching at, nobody got a grade 1 in social studies. And I know they were very good students, so I really don't know what happened. Really don't know what happened there. Anybody here got a grade 1 in social studies? Man, y'all not talking, y'all boring, man. Y'all laughing, Joshua. At least Joshua being honest. Thumbs up. Okay, Yakub. It's a good thumbs up or a bad thumbs up? Okay, nobody's saying anything. This is awkward. All ones. Good job. Good skills. Good skills. Proud of you. You Guyanese? Are there Guyanese here? Joshua seems like a Jamaican. When I finished exams, I went to Cape because I was too young to go to university. I wrote CSEC at 15. Guyanese, okay. I wrote CSEC at 15 and I had applied to university, but their regulations were that you had to be 16. So I had to apply to Cape. I didn't want to do Cape. And when I actually got into Cape, then I was accepted by university. So I didn't come out of Cape to go and do university, but it was a total waste of my time. I'm being honest, a total waste. Javon Jones, sixth grade ones and thing, a star by. Anyway, we just chilling. Where you from, Yakub? What school you went to? Got you blushing? Careful, careful, careful. Boys having you blush. Careful. So what's up? What's next for you, Javon? What are you doing next? One in literature and English B. Good job, Living. Good job. Good job. Good skill. UG. Okay, good. University of Guyana for the persons who don't know that what that is. What are you hoping to study at UG? Nizi, welcome, my star. Congratulations. Oh, really? You're going to do medical laboratory science? Wow. They had an orientation today. I was asked to speak at that orientation. I didn't see you there. Were you there? I'm happy to know you're following in my footsteps. Biomedical engineering, lovely. That's big money work. Big money work. Hmm. Big stuff. Didn't Yeah, they had the faculty orientation. This is the orientation week, so the entire week you have different speeches and so on. So you have to liaise with them. I'm actually teaching a course in that. So I'm actually teaching academic writing from Monday. So I'll let you know when there's the orientation session. But they had a general orientation today, and then they will also have another one later on. Yeah, so when they have the individual one, I'll let you know about it. Huh? Let's keep reminding. I didn't know you were gonna do lab science. Good job, good skills. So who else is moving to UG or UE here? We have 17 people. Why y'all so shy? My y'all talk now. All A's. Kayla saying all A's in English A and English B. Good skills. Good skills. Lovely. Lovely. Mm. What is the others going to do? Nizi, I know you're heading to do engineering. Good. All right, UG student. Big up yourselves. Anybody heading to UE here? Any UE person? No, I'm not saying much, man. I'll leave y'all soon. Yeah, boring. You got to grade 4? I'm sorry, Joel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you're gonna write it back, are you gonna write it back? You see, success is not final, huh? And failure is not fatal, right? So you guys gotta try one more time. I think you should. You should write it back. Now you are rich with the experiences of what you need to do and what you need not do. Right. So good. That's a skill. That's it there. Start early. I'm gonna post some content for the new syllabus soon. So start early and get on top of it, man. You can do this. All right. I guess we're gonna end this because nobody else is saying anything. I don't want to be talking to myself. Let's have another chat this weekend, possibly. We can have a CXC results party, a virtual party. We can do that. A virtual party. Yeah. A 3 in English A. All right, good. 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 So I can see why the 4 in English B then. Because you got a 3 in English A, it means that there was some writing problem. Right? So for you to do better in English B, you have to try and work on your writing skills. How to write proper paragraphs and so on. I have videos on how to write English B essays. Go and look at those videos, work on that writing skill, and then you would go on to the exam next year to cover the content, right? I got a grade 1 in English A and English B. Good job, Brianna. Good job. What school are you from? Alex, why are you being so mean? What grade do you get? I asked what grade they got. So good job, Brianna. What school are you from? What country you're from? That's what I mean, though. I gotta be a Jamaican. So I got a 1. All right, good, good, good. Good skill nonetheless. I see more people are coming. We're talking, is distinction actual thing? No, it's not a thing. Distinction is what people on the ground say. What there's no thing that says distinction on the CXC's part. So we often associate a person that gets A as a distinction, but CXC doesn't have a distinction. It's grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, and a grade 6. You're Jamaican. Nice, nice. I'm hoping to move to Jamaica next year. Sorry, I'm getting some WhatsApp messages coming in. Yeah, I'm hoping to move to Jamaica next year. What parish you're from? Hope you're not from the ghetto. Hampton School. Okay, I'm not sure. I've never heard of that. Fatima, Trinidad. Oh, jeez, Trinidad. Oh yeah, crime situation going on there. Everything expensive. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about Kingston. I don't intend to live in Kingston because Banner's not gonna be making a lot of money. So nope, not gonna happen. I want somewhere just out of Montego Bay, perhaps. What do you guys think? Somewhere just out of Montego Bay. I'm still trying to orient myself with the geography before I actually move. So I'm not sure the exact names of the places. But yeah, that's the plan. So when you guys see me around, do shout me out. And I'll be available for you to take me to free lunch and so on. I like a freeness, right? So let me know what's going on. We are talking about your CXC results, how you did. Tell us what's going on, what the plans are. If you're going to university next, what are you doing? Things like that we're talking about. Right? It's a gaff. Huh? So tell us what you plan on doing. St. Elizabeth. Yeah, I heard about it. I heard about St. Elizabeth. I can't remember if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I heard about it, but yeah, I heard about that. Sixth form or college? Okay. If you're gonna do sixth form, generally for all of you guys, if you want to do sixth form, please do have a plan. Have a plan. Don't just do sixth form for doing sixth form's sake. If you're doing sixth form because you want to get to university to do medicine or to do law, definitely go on to do that. But if you don't necessarily have a plan, don't waste your time. Go on to university and get started on your degree. All right. Right. You cried. Yeah. It's like that sometimes. Yeah. It's like that sometimes, but don't lose hope. Hmm? I agree when I say when a college is better, but sixth form actually also prepares you adequately. I'm not gonna take anything away from sixth form. Sixth form does a good job, but you have to be able to go to sixth form with a plan, a solid plan too. Because if you don't have a solid plan, you'll waste a lot of time. All right. So yeah, that's my plan. That's my advice there. Doing sixth form because there's no money and no plan. Well, yeah, you can figure it out as you go on. But look on the bright side, you have your CXC results now. You can go look for a job. Oh, but I heard the Jamaicans are. I heard it's compulsory that Jamaicans have to do sixth form now. Is that a thing? Are they making that compulsory? The Congo Bridge broke down after they cut the ribbon. Huh. That sounds fascinating. Call centers, yeah. Call centers all over the world. Guyana here has a few as well. And I heard there's some nice call centers to pay some good money in Jamaica there, so don't feel too bad. Money got to Mac. My mother was upset. Yeah, you know parents are when they pour out their hearts and soul, they expect you to always star up. But sometimes too. Y'all hearing my ringtone? Somebody calling me, bothering me. Yeah, I got a grade three. Not bad, not bad. Don't beat yourself up too much. These parents and students honestly will not follow that. Okay, they will not follow. Okay, okay. I don't know what the culture of Jamaica really is. So yeah, you got a grade three as well. So a lot of people got grade threes apparently. Nobody got a grade two. Nobody told me they got a grade two. Okay. Once you pass and you can move on with your life, that is good enough. I know everybody wants grade ones, but so going on, anybody here got 15 grade ones? A boy from Guyana, or sorry, a whole school from Guyana got about 20 subjects a person. So, uh, five ones, okay. Not bad, not bad. Five ones. In Guyana here, they compete very, very, very much for scholarships. And oftentimes the persons that get the scholarship are the persons who write all of these big fancy subjects. So when you see people get 27 grade ones and so on, they're really just competing for a scholarship. They're not trying to show off or anything, but they're just trying to compete for a scholarship. Well, that's the culture of what happens in Guyana. I don't know what happens in your neck of the woods. What do you consider a pass? A pass is a grade three. I know a lot of people say, oh, there's a low pass is a grade four. A pass is a grade three. Thanks to you, I watch your videos 3 days before the exam. I'm proud of myself. You pass. Good job. Good job. Good job. But I want you to don't spend too much time looking at CXC results. Gotta move on. Get yourself into a university. Get yourself into a sixth form. Move on. Huh? Celebrate the success and move on. Sorry, I got distracted here for a bit. 8 is only... So 8 is enough, Jesus, okay. Yeah, 27, somebody... In fact, 3 of them got 27 subjects. And CXC has 33 subjects, I think. So very soon we'll hear people get... write all the 33 subjects. It'll be funny. But if they have that talent, definitely you go ahead. That's real skill. I saw actually one of the guys had me on Facebook. I got 27. So that's real skill, man. If I had the opportunity, I would have done that. I tell you, I don't care anybody says, oh, it's a waste of time. Mind your own business. Drink water and stay with your grade 4. We just always concern ourselves with things we're not our business. That's why I try my very best to showcase my students, because the people I teach are average students that are very much hungry for success. So when they get 6 grade ones or 8 grade ones or 4 grade ones or 5 grade ones, their grade ones pale in comparison with the 25 or the 20 or the 22 grade ones and so on that happen in Guyana here. I fully support people writing as many as they want to write, but the persons who beat the odds and do well, they deserve to be celebrated as well. So I personally make my Facebook page available to highlight and to celebrate those people. Grade 5 in geography. You know, geography was actually my best, my favorite subject in school. I loved geography badly. But what happened to it now? Why you gotta? Why you in study, man? You in study? You in study? You gotta beat yourself up. You in study? Yeah, man. Do a little work somewhere. Make some money. 33 subjects. Oh, Joel, I remember you. It's a miracle. But they can do anything they put their mind to. But I wouldn't. That's going to take a lot of help. A lot of help. But somebody will do it. I'm quite sure somebody will do it. Maybe as early as next year, somebody will do it too. So, not gonna even be surprised when it's happening. Anyway, I want to do a quick chat with you, see how you're doing after the results release. I guess the others got a grade 1 in English A and a 2 in literature. All right, all right. A C in prose. Okay, so you got an A in drama and poetry and a C in prose. Oh, you didn't finish. Ah, I see, I see. So you'd have gotten the grade 1, man. You could have aced this thing. Anyway, we still grateful. Big up yourself. Blessed night to you. Welcome, Hutch. You're late. We're going now. How the results looking? Y'all talk to me. How the results looking? The person's now joining us. We are talking about the CXC results. You're telling me how the results went. How you did. Don't be ashamed, you ain't gotta lie. Nobody ain't know you done here. Sorry if you don't understand the guy in his Creole. I speak Creole from time to time. Come on. How the results looking? 4 1s, 4 2s. 8 out of 8. Good skill. Decent. Decent job. Congratulations. Hope your mommy proud. Gotta make your parents proud. Some of you, your parents are working so super hard to make sure you have everything you need. You have to make them proud. Huh? So remind yourself that no matter what you do in life, you have to make mommy proud. Let us hear it. Hear what? I don't know what. What you want to hear? You're Creole? I was talking Creole all the time. I was talking Creole all the time. Yeah, so I wish you guys all the best, man. I wish you all the best. I sometimes we don't get the grade we want, but we have to still press on. We have to still be perseverant. Go again, try again, go after it. It's gonna come to you. Success will be yours. You just have to be disciplined and you have to do your thing and make sure you get there. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you a secret. Don't tell anybody this secret until I publish it later on this year. The first time we only did English A. Okay. What grade you got? That's regular English? I thought it was Creole, sorry. 3. Alright, good, good. Not bad. You wrote math and got a grade 1. Good skill, good skill. Math early? Oh gosh. Math's done hard, much is right early. Good skill. Math's boring. Tell Corwin I say that. Math's boring. There's only one answer. Boring. Anything that has only one answer is like a red woman. You don't know which is the right answer. I only did biology, got a grade 1 in biology. Good skill, good skill. I got a 3, 1, 4, and 2, 5. I got three threes. Okay, three threes. Not bad. You have enough trees there to help stop global warming? Helping saving the planet? Man, you went. You could have stayed home away from the exam. You went to the exam. That's enough. Huh? I should be celebrated. Leave you alone. I'm just joking, man. Relax yourself. But you went to the exam, and I appreciate and celebrate your bravery. So now I hope you learn from it and you go on to wrap up this thing. Yeah? You got this. You got this, man. I know you can get it. You can do better. I have a lot of YouTube resources here to help you know. So start early. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear I'm being recommended by your teachers. They probably should send some of the money they're making. But I'm happy to hear that. Anybody from Barbies here? Barbies, Guyana. We have 5 minutes more than leaving. I'm tired. I want to sleep. When I do English next year and get my one, I will tell you. Okay, good, Wallace. Good, good, good skill. Cape advice. Like I was telling them just now. Cape, when you go to Cape, Cape separates the boy from the men. Cape is big man things, right? So don't go to Cape wanting to do the same nonsense you do at CXC, CSEC, because you're gonna get catch and you're gonna look like a fool. Hmm? Cape grade 3, grade 2, grade 1, right up to grade 5 is pass. That should tell you how difficult it is. The Cape grading scheme goes up to far as grade 7. So that tells you exactly what's up. So you have to know integrated maths. No, you don't have to do math if you're doing law. Just stick to law. Do law, sociology, communication studies, history. You have to do history to get into university to do law. But stick to the discipline subjects, man. Don't go on to do unnecessary things. You do math if you want to do medicine or something. That don't do nonsense. You're from the west side or you're Guyanese? I thought the west side is the best side. Clearly not, huh? I'm joking. Yeah, but Cape is good if you have a plan. If you don't have a plan, don't do Cape. You want to become a teacher. Love it. I love it. I love it. Text me. When you're done, text me. 645-8503. 645-8503. All right. 645-8503. Good. Yeah, I love those though. Once you have a goal and you know where you're going to, that's it. Yeah, 592. 592-645-8503. Right. Good. Yeah, man, I like that. I like that. When I finished school, I wrote CXC. I wrote CSEC at 15. And story time. All right, story time. We have story time. So I wrote CXC at 15, and I was too young to go to university. So I went to Cape. When I got into Cape, I was actually accepted to university. They changed their mind basically, but it was already too late to switch to go. So I ended up staying at Cape. And when I turned 17, and it was like 2 months to my CXC exams, I was put out of my parents' home. Yeah, the rebellious. And me and my father couldn't get along. So, since the age of 16, I had to be working to support myself. So since then, that's why I started teaching because the only thing we could have done, only thing science people can do when they're done is either go and work at a call center or go and teach. And I opted to do the teaching because me able nobody holler in my ears all day all night. So I went to teach, and I actually liked it. Yeah, I think it will be still the best thing that I ever did with my life. So I'm very much grateful for that. It has been 10 years already, so I guess you can count my age. But yeah, it was very good. It was the best opportunity I had, and the greatest thing I have ever done with my life. Um, but my goal was always to become a medical doctor. That was always my plan. So while I teach, the money I got, I basically paid my tuition fee. I registered at UG. I did a degree in medical technology, which is now medical lab science. That's basically studying microbiology, biochemistry, immunology, and those fancy things. When I did that, I graduated with a distinction and I applied to medicine. Because again, my goal was always to be a doctor. When I got into medicine, uh, here I am now, 5 years after setting the tone to graduate. The first time I applied to medicine, I didn't get in. But because I always wanted to be a doctor, I never gave up. Right? So, you guys, just out of high school, you might think that you might have been disappointed with your results. All I want to let you know is that don't give up on your dreams. Sometimes you might not always see how those are going to work out. My parents and I are fine. By the way, we're just we at that point, little 16-year-old me, just too hot headed, couldn't get along with anybody, and I want to tell you exactly what comes to my mouth. I'm still like that, so we couldn't get along. So me being put out is not necessarily their fault. It's their fault, yeah, because they put me out. But I guess I just had to do it that way. Because at the level I am right now, I am very much independent. I don't have a great lot, but I still am totally free to do what I want to do. All right. The point I was getting at to you just now is that sometimes every disappointment is a blessing in disguise. Child labor? Nah, not really. You gotta do what you gotta do to get by, especially in Guyana. Here, things hard, things tough all over. Right? Yeah. Um, every disappointment is a blessing in disguise. For some reason, I think I had to have traveled the path I've traveled. Well, let me tell you, let me be honest with you. I have struggled. I have struggled. When I struggle, I would be at university from 8 o'clock in the morning to about um, 4 in the evenings, and after that, I would go to teach. I would teach all the time up to about 8, 9 o'clock in the night. I did that for 4 years. While still have to go home and study, and I live a very far away from where I used to work, so I had to travel. I struggled. You had to do what you had to do to get by. I never wanted to become a prostitute, so I couldn't. I mean, I'm good looking. I could have done that if I wanted to. But I was very high on my morals and so on. I couldn't have been a prostitute. So don't do bad things. Don't do bad things, boys and girls. So I had to work hard. I had to work hard. I keep saying the I keep telling people, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. A lot of us, many of you, your families are now very rich. Some of you, straight blank, are poor, and your only way out of that poverty is education. I grew up from a very in a poor family as well. None of my family members before me ever went to university. I was the first person in my family to get to university. So that's an accomplishment. And that's similar to many of you. I was the first in my family to finish secondary school as well. Right? So it's a celebration. And I want you guys to remember that and to be thankful for what you've been through and celebrate yourself, right? When you get to university though, don't stop there. Pull someone else up with you. Encourage your brother, your sister, and um, make it happen. Huh? Life is tough, but you have it within you to succeed. See, there's a lag in the conversation and the responses, so I don't know what you are replying to. Uh, Thanks for the talk. Yeah, yeah. Welcome. Yeah, man. Just gotta keep moving forward. If you're gonna keep failing, fail forward. So you can still keep moving. Somebody text me here. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a prep talk there. Sorry for being so boring. I hope you can learn a thing or two from that. But that's how life is, huh? You are the first of your family, you see? See that? You're the first of your family, and I'm praying that you're not the last. So you keep encouraging the others, right? Sometimes our parents want so much from out of us, not because you're brilliant, you're naturally brilliant, but simply because they want to have you have a better life than they had. Right? So take the pushing, right? So Joel, I'm really excited that you are going to be the teacher of the family. So don't give up on those dreams until you get them, huh? What school you went to on the west side? I'm curious. Kelman, what's going on, Star y'all? Do you provide guidance to third farms? I'm sorry, I'm not teaching anymore. This was my last year teaching. I'm not teaching anymore. I'm moving on. I'm going to get doctor money, and so now, hopefully, I'm going to be rich, stinking rich. Not stinking rich. Just want to be comfortable. So, so sorry about that. Yeah, yeah. Life is a cycle, man. You can't always be at the same level all the time, you know. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. All right. It was nice chatting with you all. Anybody wants to say anything before we leave? I can actually spend up to an hour. Yeah, we can get off for the next 15 minutes. No problem. So now that I'm done with medical school, I used to be very busy. If I can show you a book. The books are so long, huh? But I don't have I don't have any clothes by. I don't want to go to the shelf. But yeah, so I used to be busy, very busy studying all night, sometimes reading 300, 400 pages a night. It was tough, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So now that I'm done with medical school, I don't have to do that anymore. So I'm free now to do things like this. I like doing things like this, reaching out to people from different parts of the Caribbean and just get to know about your culture, know about you and stuff like that. All the very best with your new venture. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Potentia. Okay. I had a girlfriend from Potentia once. She wasn't a very good girl. She wasn't a very good girl at all. Share some money. Okay, you're gonna help me share the walk. uh, yeah. So what's going on? Tell us where you're from. Anybody from Grenada here? Anybody from Grenada? Any Jamaicans around? Elizabeth girl gone already. Guyana. Jamaican here. Okay, Wallace. Y'all know Guyana is the best Caribbean country, right? Y'all know this, right? If y'all didn't know this, y'all know now. And don't tell me nonsense that Guyana is not a part of the Caribbean. Don't tell me nonsense. Y'all big and get sense. Tips for medical school. Yeah, yeah. I'll give you some of that just now. Give me a minute. Let me scroll through this thing. So medical school is brutal. Very, very brutal. Uh, my tips. So medical school is different from traditional school. Traditional school, you expect teachers to come and give you everything. That doesn't happen in medical school. Medical school is you directing your own learning. So you have to be able to read on your own. You got to be able. You ever see a dog walking itself with um, the rope? That's medical school. You're basically walking yourself, right? Nobody's gonna be babying you to learn. If you don't learn, they're gonna kick you out, right? But I keep saying, once you start, you must finish. All right. Once you get in, and when you're getting in, when you're going to medical school, ensure the medical school you're going to is a solid medical school, one that's accredited. UE, Guyana, University of Guyana, that is. UE, University of Guyana, St. George's University, those are solid universities across the Caribbean to do medical school. Where else am I going to recommend? The only way in Guyana to do medical school is the University of Guyana School of Medicine. I'm being straight with you. I'm being real with you. I know why I'm saying that. Right? Don't go signing up for anything, and then 2 years after you started the program, the university closed down. That happened to a lot of people I know. Barbados has a medical school now. Yeah, they didn't have it a few years ago. Barbados has a medical school now, right? UE, Jamaica, UE, Trinidad, all of those UE generally are good medical schools as well. But the best place to study medicine is the University of Guyana School of Medicine. Best place. I'm not even joking with you. When I was in my third year studying at UG medical school, I was delivering babies. Yeah, in fact we had to deliver 12 babies before we graduate. And in my third year, I was delivering babies, right? I don't think the people who do medicine at UE and so on get that hands-on experience. We get that from UG, right? Yeah. So if you really want to have the best medical school experience, I'd recommend UG School of Medicine, and it's cheap too, cheaper than UE. Yeah. Well, of course, if you guys are, yeah, medical school is rough. It's really rough. I'm telling you. I used to enjoy posting videos on YouTube. When I started medical school, I didn't have the time to do that. I was I was constantly depressed. A time, I'll tell you a story. A time I got a C in anatomy, and I never had a C at university before, and I felt was a myth, was a small test, was a quiz. So I felt like a complete dunce. I was like, oh my goodness, I come so far, right? I was depressed for like a good day. Then I sat myself down. I was like, no, you gotta do better than this. Anatomy is a subject where you gotta basically cram. So what's anatomy based? Anatomy is just about the organs and the muscles and the structures, basically the structure of the human body. So the part that the quiz was on was really about the muscles. You have to know there are 600 and something muscles in the human body, and you have to know where all of those muscles begin and when they end, and what nerves innervate those muscles, or what nerves supply those muscles, what those muscles do. Set of nonsense. So I didn't do well in that quiz. I got a C. I was crushed. I had to bring myself home and I had to tell myself, you know what, you come too far now to give up on yourself. And I had to keep reminding myself the reason why I'm doing this, how much I want to be the first doctor in my family, how much I want to see my mother being proud of me. Things that I keep constantly reminding myself. And I went to the next exam and I got an A. But it takes a lot out of you mentally, emotionally. If you want to have boyfriends and girlfriends, if you know you want a man and a woman, and your medical school is not the place for you. Your relationships will have to suffer. You really have to suffer. And sometimes your family life suffers as well. Because I remember sometimes my mother would call me and say she hasn't seen me for days because I don't live with them. And so you just have to make sure, you have to remind them that you're okay. It's tough out here. So when you see somebody graduates medical school, they deserve to be celebrated because it's hell. It's hell. And much as when they graduated with distinction, oh jeez, throw them a party. Give them some money because they broke, but give them some money nonetheless. Yeah, I can talk. Genetics? No, no, no. Genetics is the best thing of medical school, man. This was brilliant. Genetics was easy. Nah, man, genetics was good. The hardest thing for me was anatomy because anatomy is a subject where you have to cram. It's not something you can apply. It's something you have to cram. For example, they don't come to me when I want it. But anyway, let's say there are 606 muscles in the human body. You have these muscles have names, exact names. You can't change it up. You gotta cram them names down. You gotta know where those muscles start from where they end and all of those nonsense. It's something you can't apply. You gotta cram that thing. And I'm not very good at cramming. I don't like cramming. I like applying myself, right? So anatomy was a challenge for me because you had to cram these things, right? But yeah, but it was good. It wasn't bad, you know. People say medical school is horrible. I won't say it's horrible. I did medical school while working a full time job, teaching students, and my students always excel. So sometimes personally my personal relationships suffer. I've been single so long I forgot what a relationship is like. So I have to teach myself how to love again. But that's medical school. You have to be able to give up something. And unfortunately, that's what I gave up. So hopefully, when I start making the doctor money, I get enough woman and them things. Hopefully, I don't want any red woman though, because you know how they can be, huh? Clinicals. Um, okay. I think the clinical years are actually the best years. I hated classroom. I hated classroom. So my preclinical years, though I did well academically, like GPA wise, grade wise, I didn't like it because it was so restrictive. when I went to the hospital, that's clinical. Because you go into the hospital and practicing with doctors and see patients and so on. When you're a red woman, that's why. That is exactly why. You gotta repent for your sins. Yeah, red women have, yeah. Anyway, so clinical years where you go to the hospital and practice, see real patients and experience what doctors experience. So I think clinical years were actually good. At least for me, it was better than preclinical years. All right, good. So we finished talking about medical school. Someone wants to know what? I've not gone through all your videos as yet, but can you say if you can watch them? Yeah, you can watch them. Yeah, the videos are there. The syllabus has changed though, so some of the content will not be applicable to the new syllabus. For example, the books are all new now, so those book videos are not going to be helpful. But the poems are all the same, except for like six or four. So every other poem will be useful. I'm going to make a new playlist soon with the new poems. But yeah, it's gonna be still helpful. The channel is still going to be helpful. The English A content remains the same. Nothing has changed there, so that will still be very much helpful as well. So, sir, how long will it take you to establish as a doctor and make doctor money? That's a good question, you know. A solid question. So, I told you earlier that I'm moving to Jamaica. I'm moving to Jamaica because Jamaica pays doctors better than Guyana would pay their doctors, at least in the first few years. So I'm moving to Jamaica for that result. How soon after? I'll say probably a year or two. After about 2 years, you should be able to make decent amount of money to give back to your family and so on. Yeah, but it depends on where you do your internship. If I do it in Guyana here, I'll be broke. I used to make more money as a part-time teacher, teaching 3 days a week, than I would make as an intern as a first-year medical doctor. They ain't working out. They make no sense. The maths in. So I couldn't do that at all. It's best to do prostitution, and you're by good looking and all, but that couldn't have happened. I'm a Christian, I'm religious, I don't do them things anymore. I mean, any at all. Yeah. But it takes a while. But the thing about being a doctor is that the salary generally increases as the year go by. So as you do more and you get more experience, the money gets better. That's how generally it is. But if you want, are you currently a doctor now? I am graduating in December, and then I'll start my first year, my first day as a medical doctor in January. So yeah, that answers that question. Good night. Hi Daniel, welcome. Daniel Dowding. That name sounds very familiar. Met you at you. Oh right, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Yeah, Miss James was my girlfriend in secondary school. I had a crush on her. I had a bad crush on her, but I was too good looking for her. She liked Dunstogs and them things, so I didn't qualify. Tertiary said, good skill, good skill, good skill, good job. Congratulations there. Would I be specializing in? So the truth is, I want to do a few things. It depends on how my first year as a doctor goes. If my first year goes nicely and I like it, I'll continue in it. But you'll know something about me. I don't like anything stress me out. If I don't like it, I gotta move on with my life. I gonna do other things. As you watch me here, I'm very talented. So I got the DR in front of my name, and I'll do something else if I don't like it. But I'll think about specializing in emergency medicine or obstetrics if I like it. Delivering babies or working at the ER, the emergency room. Those are the two things if I like it. If I don't like it, I'll go on to do politics and I'll work in health or education on any of those if I don't like it. Yeah. But good questions. Good questions. I'm now appreciating the gap with you all. Any other questions? It's wrapping up. It's past my bedtime, so I have to go. But we can do another gaff on this weekend, man. We can do another gaff. I have all the time in the world. I don't have anything to do, so once you guys are available, we can gaff. I know some of you might be a little sad with your CXC results and all, so if you want to help planning your future career guidance and those things, hit me up on WhatsApp, man. I'm often very responsive. Right now, though, I'm a bit slow on the reply because I'm busy celebrating my student CXC success, but I'll reply eventually. How did you multitask medical school and teaching? Let me tell you something. God has been so good to me. I don't know how I did it, but I always did it fine. I always did it fine. It was like a miracle. I'll just say God has been good. And two, when you have no other choice but to do it, it always has to work out. All right, but God has been good to me. God has been real good to me. Some study tips. For me, it's about reading more than once. So in medical school, this is the trick that we do in medical school. The lecturer would send you the content the day or the week before. You are to read that content, prepare for a quiz on the content, and then the lecturer would go through the content with you. So that way, you will be covering the same content at least twice, right? I find that's a very good strategy. I used to use that strategy as well as I taught my students science, and I noticed it worked. It worked really well. We call that pre-quiz, right? That works really well. That's a very good study tip. Try to read ahead, and then you cement it and make notes. I can show you. I was trying to recap because in medicine, you don't just suddenly stop reading. So I have my notes here I made while I was studying for pediatrics exam. So let me show you. This is my notes. You can see it here. So what I try to do, I try to make one-page notes on any topic I'm reading, so it doesn't become too much for me to read back. I only keep it to the important things. So that's what worked for me. So that's what I'm going to recommend to you. But again, study tips is individual. What works for me might not work for you. So you have to be able to find what works for you, right? 645-8503. 645-8503. And the Guyana country code is 592. You put a plus sign in front of it. Distinction in literature. Okay, grade 1. Good job. Good skill. I'm proud of you. Good job. Don't depend solely on lecture notes. Read. Yeah. Oh, you're in medical school, Hines. Okay. Yeah, you have to read. You have to read books. You have to read books. Yeah. They don't give you everything in medical school. You have to go looking for it. But I would always encourage you guys, you want to do medicine, you go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Got a grade 2 in January. Good job. Good skill. You're not in medical, but I guess you know because you have interest. Okay. You're a science student. Okay, good, good. Good. So, any closing remarks? Anybody want to say anything? I'm tired now. My hand tired. So I'm gonna go take a bath and drink some juice or something and go watch a movie. You know, something I also have learned because of medical school. I won't say learn, it's a habit, it's a terrible habit. Oh, Joel. Good. I saw your text, Joel. Good. Um, yeah, what was it? Yeah, I was telling you. I can't watch videos on times one because medical school you have to cover so much content. You want to look at a YouTube video to help. Want to be a teacher in your life? Yeah, yeah, Joel. I see your message. Oh God, we're gonna talk after. Yeah, because you have to cover so much content, you end up watching the videos on times two, right? Because and when you're done with writing the exam, times one seems so boring. Like if I cannot fast up something, like I just be like, gosh, speak faster. You know the best thing that ever happened when WhatsApp created that opportunity to fast up your voice notes. Some people just talk very, very slow. I think I just talk slow sometimes too. Anyway, my story too long, I know. What are some impactful books to read? Right, so I am looking at some books now because I haven't read for pleasure in a very long time. And what is on my reading list right now? Let me tell you what's on my reading list right now. I'm reading, so I can't close this to tell you what's on my reading list. So let me see if I can pull it up on my Mac. Let me see. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'm reading that. Um, Something with Babylon. I can't remember what the title was. Richest Man in Babylon, I think it was. I'm also reading that. And something else. Oh, how to how to run a business for dummies. Those are on my reading list right now. Because to be honest, you have to learn how to read, how to operate a business if you want to be successful. Will you do videos on Cape? I don't think so. Sorry, Charles. I don't think so. Sounds like watching paper one on YouTube. Oh, for the exams. Yeah, I know. Repeat the number. Oh, 645 8503. 645 8503. The Guyana country code is 592. 592. You put a plus sign in front of it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you guys tonight, though. Wish you all the best. If we don't get to see each other, if you meet me anywhere, say hi, man. I'm not my face. Sometimes I can't control how my face looks. I might look as though I'm angry, but I'm not angry. I'm a very nice person, both physically and attitude wise. So don't be shy. Reach out to me, say hi. I wouldn't bite. Uh, yeah, the video will still be on YouTube. I'll leave it. Yeah, 'cause we have some solid tips there. I gave my whole life story just now. I'll probably delete it soon though, but yeah, I'll leave it up for a bit. Yeah. So yeah, good talking to you. If I don't see you guys back and you see me anywhere, just say hi. Let's have a talk and so on. The Jamaican people, when you see me around, say hi. Yeah. If I go to Jamaica, I might not go to Jamaica. 'Cause my mother sent me a TikTok video tonight showing me that the crime situation in Jamaica is terrible. So, so she's gonna tell me a couple more TikTok videos tomorrow to change my mind. So, but anyway, if you guys see me around, just say hi, man. I'm very friendly. I know you don't often meet good-looking people in person, and you want to say hi, but I'm very friendly, and I'll talk to you. Or somebody else texting me. Yeah, good. I'm tired. My eyes are getting sleepy. Ayanla, okay. Can't wait to see you in Jamaica. Where are you from again? Hope you're not from the ghetto. Like, I know Jamaica has a lot of ghetto. 95% of Jamaica is the ghetto. Oh Lord, don't make anybody see. Don't make the Don Stock see this video. I'm just joking. Please don't come after me. Yeah. Anyway, have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Get the best out of your future. Come to Anna Regina Multilateral. I'll probably do a guest lecture at least one time there. At least once. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Alright, guys. Take care. Be good to yourselves. Remember, anything you hope for, you can achieve it. Just go after those dreams. Huh? Bye bye. How do I stop this again?